Princess Charlotte First Royal Title, King Charles STUNS Banquet Guests. In the grand halls of Buckingham Palace, guests arrived expecting a typical royal banquet, elegance, speeches, and tradition. But what unfolded was far from ordinary. King Charles, known for his measured words and cautious approach, suddenly delivered an announcement that left the entire room breathless. He bestowed a royal title upon a young princess, her very first, and in doing so rewrote a chapter of modern monarchy before the eyes of stunned guests. Yet beneath the applause, whispers began to ripple. Why her? Why now? And what hidden meaning lay behind this decision? This is not merely the story of a banquet, but the unveiling of a destiny. For this princess, the granting of a royal title was more than ceremony, it was the opening of a path that would lead her closer to the very heart of power. To understand the magnitude of this moment, we must first step back and explore the delicate balance of monarchy today, the tension between tradition and modernization, the careful choices that echo not just within the palace walls, but across Europe and the world. As the lights of the banquet glittered upon golden cutlery and polished crystal, eyes turned not to the seasoned royals, but to her. This princess, once a quiet figure in the shadows of history, suddenly stood at the center of the stage. Guests leaned forward, their curiosity ignited. For them, the question wasn't simply what title she had received, but why King Charles had chosen this moment to elevate her in front of the world's most powerful eyes. The answer, however, is layered. The monarchy has always thrived on symbols, and titles are among the most powerful of them. By conferring this honor, King Charles signaled not only recognition, but responsibility. Was this an act of love, securing the young royal's place in history? Or was it a tactical move, a carefully orchestrated gesture meant to reassure allies, unsettle rivals, and remind the world that the crown is as alive as ever? Consider the audience that evening. Diplomats, aristocrats, military leaders, and foreign royals, each one reading meaning into every word. For them, the princess's new title carried weight far beyond the glittering banquet. Was this the first step toward preparing her for leadership? Was it a declaration of loyalty, an inheritance of legacy, or a gamble for the monarchy's survival in a skeptical world? The room's reaction said it all. Gasps, applause, silent, wide-eyed stares. Even those who had long served the crown were visibly moved. The princess herself, visibly overwhelmed, bowed her head with grace, but her eyes betrayed the emotion of the moment. For in that instant, she was not only a daughter, not only a royal by blood, she was anointed in spirit, her life forever changed by the title now bound to her name. But what does this mean for the future? The monarchy has always lived on the knife's edge between tradition and change. A single title, offered with timing as deliberate as this, can spark waves of speculation and influence the course of generations. Was King Charles signaling his trust in a new generation? Was he subtly warning others within the royal family about the shifting lines of succession, power, and influence? Or perhaps, was it an attempt to unify, to offer a vision of stability at a time when the monarchy faces questions about its relevance? And let us not forget the human story. Behind the grandeur and symbolism, this was a young woman, a princess experiencing the full force of destiny pressing upon her shoulders. The glow of chandeliers, the hum of the orchestra, the murmur of guests, all faded as the realization set in, her life would never be the same. That night marked the end of anonymity, and the beginning of history. Spain, Denmark, and the wider royal world watched closely. For them, this was not an isolated event. Monarchies are interconnected, their futures tied by alliances, marriages, and rivalries. One royal title in London can ignite debates in Madrid, Copenhagen, or Brussels. The princess's rise, declared so boldly at King Charles's banquet, echoed far beyond those walls. It stirred questions about alliances, marriages, and the next era of Europe's crown-wearing elite. But the deeper curiosity remains. Why did King Charles choose this moment, this stage, this audience? Was it strategy? Was it love? Or was it both, a calculated act wrapped in genuine affection, designed to remind the world of the monarchy's resilience, while anchoring it in the purity of family ties? For those in attendance, the banquet ended with celebration. Yet for those who understand royalty, it ended with a puzzle. A first royal title is never just a gift. It is a declaration, a prophecy, a warning. The princess walked out of that hall transformed, her every step watched, her every smile analyzed, her every word now carrying the weight of history. And for us, the story has only just begun. The banquet may be over, but the echoes of that announcement will linger, in palaces, in governments, and in the hearts of those who witnessed a destiny unveiled.